In South Dakota, we're looking forward to exploring new roads and wide open spaces. When you're ready to travel, go great places. Learn more at travelsouthdakota.com.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Gonna do it inside.
That's
She
okay.
ain't playing. And
It
Bob
was a little
got
brisk.
to work. Bob got her working this morning, early this
That's it.
And I'm saying, what Bob doing? Bob just recording. He ain't doing no work.
Yeah, he was over there jogging and recording himself.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell hardly with this phone the way it is. But I couldn't tell that he was jogging. But I was like, Bob doing all the video, but she doing all the work.
No, Bob was working out too. Good deal. All right. Good morning. Great rising, Mr. Longload Holt.
Great rising, beautiful people. How's everyone feeling?
Wonderful.
Yes, he took them out. They look great. Bring yourself back. Let me see you one more time.
I was gonna say,
Thank
Law,
you
you need to talk a
kindly.
little. I was gonna say, Law, you need to talk a little bit more. You looking mighty saucy this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining us at the ATSJR Companies. If this is your first time with us, this is our daily morning meeting. This is not one of our trainings. This is the actual morning meeting of the ATSJR Companies that we have every morning when Antonio gives out orders or tells us, hey, you need to pick up the slack here, or he tells us what the next step is in our journey. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. If there is anything that you hear throughout this meeting that you know if you apply to your business will grow to the next level of prosperity for you. Take it, use it. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you our CEO, our founder, the visionary of this company, Mr. ATS himself, Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So this year is a scaling year. I'm going to define that, and then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do some basics here. And then from those basics, I'll explain a few things. Scaling, that means expect uncomfort or discomfort. That's the word. Expect discomfort. It also means that expect me to overtell Amanda about the vision. And you can't scale, or you can't ask people to be uncomfortable if they're not being uncomfortable for a common goal, a set of ideas and a set of beliefs. Scaling is not comfortable. What's the vision? The vision is to create 100,000 millionaires. The vision is to end world hunger. The vision is to make people like Renita top income earners without selling a thing. The vision is to take Amanda all the way in Georgia and have her having houses in Beverly Hills and never sold it. The vision is to end student debt loan crisis. The vision is not to start these things, as conservative as some people would like me to be. The vision is to end these things. The one coming after me can be more passive than me, but my job is to thrustly move forward toward these goals. Okay, how are we doing that? Through you. That's pretty much the simple answer. So this is a scaling year. That means some things must be automated, while some things never can be automated. Okay, here are some of the things automated. News and updates need to be automated. Grace, did you see how I did that? That was a perfect segue. Did you schedule? Tell me what you did.
Yes, I did. I scheduled the corporate meeting for Wednesdays every day on your page.
And when shall that end, Grace?
When you tell me to.
Whenever Jesus comes back, that is when that will end. There it is. Okay. That's what that is. So we'll be looking out together for the great banquet in the sky. And then we'll figure it out then. We'll figure it out then. Outstanding. Let's see. That means good. And so you're just going to keep going and keep going. Get yourself a good buffer as you do. And now it is there. That means more than Ken Howard should be promoting. I also want other things scaled, automated as well. I'll come back to that here in a second. Speaking of the Wednesday meeting, you are invited optionally. You do not have to attend. Deanna will be in the office the entire time. It will just be me on the front lines of COVID with my hand sanitizer. Quickly.
You better be careful out there. That COVID is a mess.
You sure right. You sure right. I was spraying people last Wednesday. I made everybody take a hint, Phil. I put the hand sanitizer right in front of me and pushed it a little bit. Yeah, and after a while, they all start using it. Yes, that's what that was for. That was me saying, "Would you like a breath mint?" That was me doing that. Here.
Antonio,
I don't trust your hands. Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all have Theraflu down there in Texas?
Yes, it's Theraflu in Texas.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go to your meeting and after your meeting, have a shot.
Just make a little Theraflu.
Just make a little, make a hot tea or whatever, and do your thing.
Outstanding.
Just cover yourself.
Sure will. Oh yeah.
That's all.
No doubt. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I receive thine loving, tender care. Yes. Kathy, is she on? She just came on. Look at God catching her at the right time. Actually, she checked in yesterday. She did. But actually, anyway. Actually, she checked in yesterday. All right, where you at, Kathy? Where you at? Can she hear you? Is the audio connected? There she go. All right. Kathy, we will see you tonight. She doesn't have a choice because we're doing something. Yeah, she did check in. She did. She checked in 2 days in a row, y'all. 2 days in a row. We will see you tonight doing something epic. It will be most excellent. That's all I'll say about that. Good job there. Outstanding. Let us keep we calls it a hot and toddy. Yes, we do. Hot toddy. Put some of that yak up in there. Clear that phlegm. You understand? That flim.
Now, see, that's something different. I would just tell you to put some medicine up in your thing, but that'll keep you sick. That'll keep you good too now.
Yeah, that hot toddy will keep you. You got some medicine in there somewhere. Yeah, it's beneath that whiskey. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, Remy XO. Okay then. Yeah, he got expensive hot toddies. Yeah, expensive. Yeah, his old man here in Texas used to take it's a whiskey called Thunderbird or something like that. I can't remember. It's whatever it is. It takes the chest off your chest. And he would take a shot every morning and go to work and never got sick. He swore up and down. That is how his mama taught him. His mama, they did it. And I ain't never seen, he's still alive to this day. He 80 something. He's still walking around here. With no cane, no nothing. There you go. I don't know how, but I'm sure there's some signs in there somewhere.
Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
My grandparents swear they drink a glass of wine every single night before they go to bed. And they have done that. I can never remember them without having the glass of wine. And my grandmother, she passed away. She passed away from dementia. But my granddad he's almost 90, and he goes to church every Sunday. I mean, healthiest man I've ever seen.
There you go. That's I mean, listen, medicine just started working about 1920. I'm not sure if y'all know that. Medicine just started working about 1920, maybe 1930, because at 1920 there was still cocaine in Tylenol and things like that. Just look it up. Look it up for yourselves. Yes, look it up for yourselves. It was in there. They had cocaine cough medicine. It sure worked, didn't it, Law? Yeah, you ain't feel no cough no more.
Make you feel
understand?
real good.
Yeah. I ain't feel no cough. No more. Let me do a few things. I'm gonna let Prophet Jerry speak. He has some stuff he wants to say. Now, back to automation. Some things need to be automated. Some things do not need to be automated. This is what that means. Always do what is unscalable, and always break your neck attempting to do that. As a metaphor, please don't go out there and break your neck and then tell your lawyer, I told you to break your neck. Okay, don't do that. It means that we should be sending more handwritten notes. Is it fair? No. Is it? So here's what we're doing right now. I have Monica and Grace handwriting all of your genealogies when it comes to Rakeza every night. Monica and Grace, is that convenient?
No, sir.
Not at all.
Does it get now? Neither one of y'all are administrative. Neither one of them like that admin stuff. Okay, that don't mean they can't do it. That just mean they don't like it. You know, Deanna likes that stuff. Since you don't like it, can you give me your real opinion of it?
It sucks.
Thank you so much.
It's time consuming and tedious.
There you go. And they doing it every day. Why? Because we're getting ready to switch success softwares. And I don't want you to miss a dime. So every day we got triple checks. One software check, Deanna check, and then their check. Is that feasible? No. But don't you like your money? Yes. It's the cost we
And ladies,
pay.
we appreciate you.
There you go. There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go. So just know when your new success software come and your genealogy looking all pretty, it was these two ladies, just them two, on that end that made sure even by hand your stuff was done. Now, what does that have to do with scaling? It's not the accuracy I'm looking for, because we got two other checks and balances for that. It's the morale. Makes no sense for you to get something greater that's supposed to make your job easier, that makes you excited, and then you go, where's my money? Help me, somebody. Yeah. It defeats the whole purpose. I might as well just not did nothing. Might as well just not did nothing at all, right? There you go. Let me pause right here real quick. Got plenty more to say. Go ahead, Prophet Jerry. We lend the floor to you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Again, up early this morning and begin to start hearing some things as I was in worship and in prayer. Is Michelle Black on? I'll come back to her.
No, yeah, she's not on, Prophet Jerry.
Huh?
She's not on.
Okay, I'll come back to her, or I'll send it to whoever I can give it to. Misunderstood. I think her name is Adrian, but I can't remember or not. Misunderstood?
Yes, my name is Adrian.
Okay, Adrian.
You right. You got me, G.
I was hearing and I heard I'm calling you out to write them songs that will bring deliverance to your family and others. You have a piano or keyboard that you must start using again. There's another book that must come out of your belly. Deanna.
Yes, sir.
I hear you in your quiet time. I'm doing a work in the family to bring them closer. Give me my praise and my worship. Mr. Antonio, the Honorable Antonio Smith.
Yes, sir.
Continue in the posture of humility. I see you like the Lord was showing me the fairy tale, and I'm thinking it was the Pied Piper. I'm not sure, but this is what I heard. And I started laughing when I heard this, where the man played his horn and he had many rats following him. And then the Lord said, many will follow you and get their deliverance, healing, and restoration as you play your horn. Now,
thank you, sir.
Now we know we got two ways we can look at this. You can play the horn, or your way of playing the horn is bringing out knowledge, bringing people out of poverty of mind, not just poverty, glory, not just poverty of money, but poverty of mind. Also, okay, Monica.
Yes, sir.
Get ready for more. When I say more, whatever you ask or think, I would do it. I'm bringing healing and deliverance to your household and family. Is Miss Tempest on?
No, she's not on.
Okay, I'll text it to somebody. Is Miss Jeanette on?
No, she's not on.
Okay, I'll text it to her. I know her personally. All right, Mr. Antonio. I relinquish the mic back to Mr. Antonio.
Thank you, Prophet.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, we are.
Thank
we
you
are
so
indebted
much,
to you for your servitude. We appreciate you. Any of you who have gifts, you ain't bothering me. I'll lend the floor to you. You ain't bothering me. There's one of us in the room. Even if everybody not gonna like this here. You ready? They're not gonna like it. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna like it right now. Some of you ain't gonna like it. Even if you are a witch, there's one of us in this room. Ain't no Salem witch hunt around here. You understand? And actually, that's actually pretty accurate. One of my good friends is actually a witch. Yeah, and I enjoy her perspective on many things. That's my job. My job is to connect all people. That's not your job. That's my job. All right, now let's see. Not that Pied Piper. Sammy talking about R. Kelly. No. Not that Pied Piper. That's a whole different with a whole different energy. That's a whole different energy.
No, sir, not that one.
That's just sort of my private message. A whole different energy, sir. All right.
Make it clear.
Now, all right, so again, this is the first time this is our private meeting, and I typically run the company. You could take everything back. We made just a gazillions, a bunch of bucks during COVID. Going to continue to do so because our system is set up that way, and plus we do group economics. We just do a lot of things well, and then I was ready for the economic disruption too. So your job is to take everything back to your company that works out. Try to hear between what I'm doing, as well as I'll project some stuff out as well. This is a scaling year. I said that at the first meeting, and I've been saying it ever since. Be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable, right? Some of you in some positions can't. You can no longer be a way or look a way in some positions. Let me pause real quick. Tyrell said, I asked for prayers for my family whose father and grandfather passed away just a few minutes before this call. God, I come to you right now for Brother Tyrell as we give him peace, love, and happiness upon this phone call. Um, we can do a whole lot, but you can do a whole lot more. My God, there are many religions on this call, and we all stand in one agreement for the peace, the hope of the family in their heartbreaking time. Now, God, we know a few things. We know now Tyrell got a few extra responsibilities because he's married. So he's got to be strong and cry at the same time and keep away the drama that comes with death away from his household. So God, we ask all these things that they just be seamless in your sight. Let him have peace in the chaos, and let the family come together in a way that's so beautiful. Amen. All right, there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. And I always have Deacon Jerome. I know he might be a deacon. I think he's a deacon. He's a deacon. You might be a deacon. You might be a deacon. Yeah. You out there? You be at that church every Sunday, that King James though. I know that much. Y'all start on time. Come on. 7 o'clock, he busts out with a hymn. Yeah. Still out. Just in case y'all think we starting at 7:01. 7 a.m. Sunday school started at 7 a.m. Here's the hymn. Y'all know that deacon. Get the service started right now. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now, scaling year. You can't scale without discomfort. The most comfortable organization on planet Earth is a dead one because no one expects anything. You don't have to do anything. There are no meetings. There's no nothing. Okay? There are people who are in charge and they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do, and you ain't got to do nothing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But also as a leader, I can't tell you to be uncomfortable. I can't tell you to scale if I haven't properly set forth a vision. I can't even correct you. I must project in front of you the vision and ask, are you rising up to that vision? Boy, I just saved some of y'all some headache in your organizations right now. You understand? This leadership is not about correction. Leadership is about casting a solid vision and holding everyone to that standard of that vision. And the leader must be at the standard of that vision at all times. I must also remind Amanda every single chance what it costs to follow this vision. You understand? Yeah. All cost ain't money. Do you hear what I'm saying? All costs ain't money. Let me give you a few costs right now. Deanna, tell them what you doing Monday. She's typing. Tell them what you're doing Monday. You ain't got no choice. At 6 in the morning.
I will be working out at 6 a.m. starting Monday morning, every day, 7 days a week.
All right, pay your attention.
Well, at least she's
I'm
thrilled
with you,
about
Deanna.
it.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's go. When we
so
start?
thrilled
What
what
time?
she's
What
doing.
time to start?
I felt that.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Deanna,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
felt that, honey. I know this is like
Not 7.
I found a machine. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it or not, but y'all start looking at I'm gonna start doing live videos on this machine. That's where I'm gonna do my videos. That's how it's gonna happen because I ain't really had too much to say. But imagine that, right? Me not having too much to say. That was kind of funny for myself to hear. I'm sorry. But the machine is all you gotta do is stand on it. I mean, and it worked your whole body out. I did not think that it was true, but I had to buy it to just check. When I tell you that I've been on this thing for like 3 days and my body has never moved so much since like 2010. I mean, you can walk, you can run. It says you can walk, you can jog, and you can run. girl. We could do this at 6. We could do this at 7. We could do this at 9. We could do it at 15. We could do it whenever we want to, because all we got to do is get on this thing and stand up. So ATS, you go on do your 6 o'clock thing, right? We're going to get these live videos popping, and then ATS and Adrian and this machine going to work out. We're going to save the world and not move a muscle. Well, literally.
There you go. There you
Sounds
go.
like a T-zone. Did you buy a T-zone? Is that
What's
what
it
you
called?
purchased? Sounds like a T-zone. Is that what that is?
Well, it was something. I know when I looked at it, it was like $300. And I said, that ain't working out for me. And then I went down and I got the little knockoff. And I'm like, oh, it's called something. It's called Move It or something. It's like, yeah, that's what it is, though. Thank you, Patricia. It is a vibration plate, and it is it. I ain't gonna lie. I told the kids that it was my body. You know how they had that song, the body yaddy yaddy yaddy? That machine made me shake like the body yaddy. And I said, yeah, I can do the body yaddy now. I got a body yaddy machine. But we're gonna work that out, and we're gonna have some fun.
Those are good for injuries.
See, and I
If
am
you've
an
got
injury.
knee injuries, they use those for rehab.
And that's what they say is good for rehab, good for circulation. Listen, when I tell you that in my life, I've been looking for something like this, because I would love to just be able to walk around the building and not be tired. So now I can do it. And they have like 15-minute sections. It's I want to call it the Move It, because that's what it makes me do. But when I go downstairs and see it, I'm gonna make sure that I put it in the I put it on the group thing so y'all can really see it. But I love it. That's what they are, Patricia. Vibrational plates. Oh, it's the best.
Yep, it's really good. It's really good for the body.
Well, no doubt. No doubt. Well, as you see Reggie working out right now. Grace and Chris work out. And then both Deanna and myself will be up at 6 a.m. working out with a personal trainer. There's a theme going on.
Did we ever do
Reggie,
the Zumba thing? I heard somebody say something about Kathy and Zumba. Did we ever do that?
We're working on that right now. It's a go. We're working on it right now. Go ahead, Kathy.
Good morning, everyone. No, we have not. Zumba is not as easy as I thought, ladies and gentlemen. Even though
I was trying to get you not to say all that. I was trying to see my answer was a little better. We're working on that right now,
But in life, we face things that are not easy, so it's okay. It's a whole
they
type
got a
of
bunch of
different
restrictions,
salsas and stuff like that. So I'm one that's conscious of how I look on camera. So
Kathy, go on and make up your own Zumba. Make up your own Zumba dances. And as long as we have fun, we gonna make some. We gonna sweat and everything.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I'm with them. I don't care what it is. We can just have a blast dancing with you, because that is the easiest way for me to work out.
Oh, there you go. Right. We're gonna work it out. We talked about it yesterday. Dr. Renita.
Thank you. So I just want to share a picture. Yes. This is one of the whole body vibrations machines that Adriana was talking about. So yes, and it is really good. I actually bought one for my mom because she has knee issues and hip issues, and so you can sit down and work out on it.
Oh, I ain't know nobody got a problem sitting down and working out.
I'm trying to listen. You can do
sit down and work out.
Antonio, you can sit down and work out. You can stand up and work out, and you ain't got to move.
Well, if you have mobility issues, because there are people with mobility issues where they can't do normal, exercises. So it helps with that. I mean, you can actually sit on there and do sit-ups and then have it vibrating, and it'll actually activate different muscles within your body. So yes.
No doubt.
That's the one also that I've heard about that's really good for the people who have like neuropathy, because I have a lot of neuropathy from the cancer treatments that you don't. It helps a whole lot with that. I've got to get me one of those.
All right, ATS, y'all need to help. Well, this is what we're gonna do, but you already heard it here, so we're gonna promote this in a way. See, because my thing is, you talking about scaling, Antonio. There's a way that the world needs to see and know about this. And when I got it in my brain, I was putting it all together. So now I'm back in class trying to figure it out. But since we here in this business meeting, I'm just saying this is something that I'm working on.
I'm working on it. Kathy and I talked yesterday. Kathy and I talked yesterday. We're working on there's some franchising stuff they wanted her to do, and we don't want to do that. So we're working on moving forward with that. This won't be long because I'm me. That's what I do. So it won't be long at all for sure. But there's a point being made there, and y'all are not about to like this point, but it is what it is. It has nothing to do with me. We're going to talk about perception. Is everybody familiar with that word? I know you are. I'm walking you to a bunch of yeses. So when I say the bad thing, you're going to be like, oh, okay. All right, I'm taking the sting out the yes. The sting out the bad thing. All right. Is everyone familiar with the fact that I did not make up the word perception? All right. Thank you so much. And everyone's familiar with the fact that, you're not responsible for other people's perception. But you can control their perception. Okay, which with great transition leads me to say, Deanna, Antonio, Reggie, Grace, people in top staff positions around her are not allowed anymore to have weight issues. See, you don't like that.
So wait, does that mean they're just supposed to embrace who they are, where their weight, because it's no longer an issue?
Negative.
Oh.
Negative,
Okay.
negative. It means that when Deanna walks into a room and does a multi-million-dollar deal, which she's doing right now in Nigeria and South Africa, people are going to look at her and judge her before she opens up her mouth. See, there's one thing to suppose, be proud of your body. All of you should be. I'm a sexy chocolate brother. I am. You ain't getting more sexy than me. Try to get sexier than me. I dare you. Only Idris Elba is finer than me. You understand? And when Denzel start walking, I can't compete. But between those two things, the law talking about does. Law ain't even finer than me. Law ain't even finer than me. You understand? But I still have to I lost a lot of weight, but I still got to get rid of now the stomach. Why? Because it controls perception. You don't have to like that. But if you're not running $1 million company and doing $1 million deals, you're just not going to get what I'm saying. Do you understand? So that is why you see, and I'm paying for half this stuff. I don't think I'm forcing something. I'm paying for half of it. What's in this, Deanna? Because it's nasty. It ain't that nasty.
So I don't know which one that one is, because you put together a few different veggies on that one. So I'm not sure.
Tangerines and spinach and lemons
and
in
bell
this joint.
peppers,
You understand? And bell peppers and cilantro.
No.
You understand? Yes. It
Why
ain't
it's so
that
loose? You
It
need
ain't
some
that-
thickness in it.
Nah,
does that make
I
it
like
worse?
It like this.
The juice is
It
better because
probably
it'll
will.
cleanse you.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, it's not even. So the deal is, I don't need to be cleansed. I'm already good because of my diet. I use the restroom 2-3 times a day. In, out, law. You understand? In, out.
No, cleansing
too
meaning
much.
that it's going to release toxins as well as dead cells.
Yes,
within
it
the
is.
body. So
Yes,
that'll
it
help
is.
you lose
All right,
stomach
so-
weight faster.
Exactly.
TMI,
My point is.
TMI.
Okay, I apologize for telling you about my bowel movements. I apologize. But Patricia, I wish I had somebody pay for my personal trainer. Yes, I'm paying. Okay, I'm paying. Now Reggie's a rebel, so he just goes out there and does his own thing. But he's doing it right now. Look at her. Look at her. You understand? My point here is, it's a scaling year, and that's in all directions.
That was good. That was cute.
All right.
In all
There
directions.
you go. It's in all directions. It's in all directions. Because you need me with a clear mind to lead you to millions. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. You don't get to debate that. It just is what it is. That's not something I did not make up the European standard of beauty. Do you understand? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't European. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't even try to come for me about what's happening. We're talking about actually running something that is of prosperity. All right, now let's keep going. Scaling year. It means that there's more things happening and it's happening faster and quicker, but that also comes with problems. So what else does that mean? Tyranny? It means I got to spend money in places I don't feel like it. Because if I say scale, it creates a burden, and I have to spend money to relieve that burden. Not in all areas, but in some, like software. You understand? Just is what it is. I can't tell Jerome to do more and not be in the foxhole with him. That's just the way it works. Come on, Latrice, I'm listening.
I totally agree with you. You know, I am a woman of distinction. And
you're fine. You're a fine, thick piece of chocolate, and your husband love it. There you go. That's how you say that, girl.
Thank you. I'm a nurse, and I have to go into my clients' homes, you know, and you have to, and I'm teaching, you know, and I'm a woman of distinction. And look, you know, you have to, like, how you gonna tell me about how to control my weight and how to control my eating? That's right. Look at you over here. So I totally understand. I totally agree with you.
That's right.
I've been working on it too. So I hear you, and I totally agree. And
that's right.
If you're not healthy, you know, you got to be here. So you got to be healthy before we can do anything else. We all have to be healthy. I mean, you got to work on it.
Go give me that recipe book. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now, in fairness to Deanna, she's got a whole juicing recipe book around here. We follow recipes. I was making fun of the juices as if we just, this one tastes a little weird because I did it myself. The other six are coming from this book. All right, so I don't want y'all to think that Deanna just got me out here putting stuff in the juicer. All right. We're following great recipes, and it's broken down breakfast, all sorts of stuff like that. Just wanted y'all to know.
Do you have chlorophyll?
Props where props is due.
Do you have the chlorophyll?
No.
I just heard something about the chlorophyll, about redo it. Well, see, this might be for me because I'm trying to wean myself off of all of the medicine and things that they've been doing. So someone said something, it like rebuilds your DNA or something?
Probably so. I don't know much about that. I know that anything that goes in, now this is me, okay? But my body only takes 100% all natural. I don't have no toxins and no mucus causing foods in my body. None. Yeah, no mucus causing foods whatsoever. Dr. Sabi would be proud. Law?
I'm so ecstatic to hear you guys juicing and working out and stuff, because juicing is something that I want to make more, put more in my diet besides just once a month. And I want to migrate to the
expensive juicer. I bought an expensive juicer, so when you get here, you're going to love it.
Okay. I want to work toward 1 meal a day and then just continue with juicing throughout my day. So that's the goal that I'm working to. So thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. No doubt. That's what I did yesterday. Well, I did 1.5 meals a day and then juice. But typically, I've always do 1 meal a day anyway, but this is much better. My point here is, everybody, that I have to, well, there's something that you don't know. So in a little bit, you're going to see me on a lot of press. Just call it press. I can't say nothing yet until the stuff come out, but press. And in this press, we're talking about Apple TV, Amazon Prime TV, all the TVs, you understand? all the TV stations and stuff like that. And it doesn't make sense for me to go represent y'all, not at the highest expression of myself. It's just what it is. Remember, let me say my, and I'm just talking about me. My body is a direct expression of the thoughts I hold in my mind. Okay? Remember that. It starts with me. And I didn't ask them to do it, Amanda. I made them do it. You want to work here? Get better.
So that's your moral support. That's your support. You made the offer.
My money was my support, though. You understand? Because I put money behind it. So I didn't make them pay for it. You understand? I didn't make them pay for it. But it makes sense when Grace must be able to stand on stage and represent the dollar amount in her net worth and her bank account. She can't lead people. She can't grow your success teams and not have off the aura come follow Sugar. So when you get on a phone call and three-way with Grace ought to be so magnetic in her health that person listens now to you because you know Grace. This is what it is. Right? So it's a scary thing all across the board. Latrice, I saw you put your hand up.
Yeah, because like at work right now, I lost over 40 pounds doing what I'm doing right now. And the people at work, they're like, oh, Latrice, man, what did you do? What did you do? Blah, 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 blah. So people are watching. They are watching.
They're watching. Yeah, they're watching.
And then I didn't say
100%.
nothing. I didn't say nothing. I did everything. I wasn't telling nobody. It was hard. I wasn't telling nobody nothing either. But they was like, oh, they watching. They are watching. Yeah.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
They're watching 100%, man. I lost 80 pounds or something like that just through diet. But at this point, I have to let Brittany B go. At this point, I changed my diet so much, I can't lose any more weight. I had to consult a professional that my stomach, my diet changed so much, my body thought I was dying. And so it rushed or saved all the fat around my stomach, my vital organs to protect it. So now I need somebody to yell at me at 6 o'clock in the morning and get rid of it. You understand? I need somebody. Abs are made in the kitchen, not by crunches. That's facts. So I got the diet. Now I need somebody to say, hey, boy, give me 10 more reps, something like that. All right, go ahead, Brittany.
Hi, I just wanted to say, because I consider myself to be sort of health conscious. So what helps when you're trying to get back on track, it's like a mind thing. I feel like if you can control your thoughts, I feel like it's more in your mind, like the food thing. Because when I was pregnant, I struggled with weight, that was new for me, having a weight issue. But I realized it was in my mind. So I started with, I think it's called intermittent fasting. I hate pronouncing that word, but if you can
that's good though.
Yeah, what I realized when I was able to do that, it made me so much stronger in my mind that I was able to achieve things that I never knew that I could do. because it was like I feel like it started all within my mind. But once you can do that and
Absolutely.
control your food thoughts, because I feel like food is also like a cigarette addiction. Like you could kind of be a slave to it. It's like the cravings, they don't the cravings will control you. So you kind of gotta like, if you can overcome
They
it
put sugar in all of it.
if you can like overcome it in your mind, I feel like that's the biggest thing. You'll feel so much good just to get through one day or 1 hour of that goal that you set for yourself. So that's just a tip from my own experience.
No, that's facts. Everything you said was based in science. If you eat once a day, that is intermittent fasting. You're basically going on a 24-hour fast each time. So yeah, no, that's 100% facts. 100% facts. Now, Eat to Live, Not Live to Eat is a fantastic book.
Thanks, Brittany, because I'm a smoker.
Yes. Yes. Well, just keep in mind, y'all, that here's the reason I'm bringing this up, because I'm talking about scaling. You can't scale without controlling perception, whether you want to believe you can or not. You just have to accept that people are going to look at you, and then they're going to then strike you a deal based on how they feel about you. The first impression of that is your looks. I could say it stronger, but I don't need to, right? I'm just telling you that, well, it is what it is. So this is a scaling year. Let me keep going. Chris, in the spirit of scaling, is he on? He always on. We done already did one video as soon as we walked in. Okay, remember I told you that we gonna do it. I said we gonna do it. I do every single thing I say. All right, every single thing I say. So we're going to do that, and we've already do it. Somebody said substitute sugar with natural honey and get away from sugar. Facts. I don't put any white sugar in my body. White sugar is poison. Poison. I got rid of all that stuff a while ago. With all that stuff. So there you go. All right, we just got water, juices, and scotch. Don't judge me. I said 90% vegan. You understand? Yeah, 10% mind.
That's balance. That's balance right there.
That's this. Yeah, you understand. Yeah. I said 90% vegan. I didn't say 100%.
Scotch is vegan, isn't it?
I hope it is, Jerry. I feel like it is. You
I think so.
Well, you know what? We're going to declare it upon this day. There you go. All right, let me do a little more of this, and then I'll get to the big stuff. So we already one film deep, and we're going to keep on doing that because that is how it is. I brought this up to you already, John, so I'll get rid of this. I got that already, so get rid of that. Grace, there's a lady who wants a jingle. I need to call her sometime this week. Okay? I need to call her sometime this week. You put it on the board. I know you put it on the board before, but it's gone. And since it's gone, I forgot. Gotcha. You understand? All righty. We do jingles. Sorry. We do execute jingles. We do, but it's on a case-by-case basis and stuff like that, all right? But we'll get to that when we all get to that. Now, big stuff. Today at 12:30 Central Standard Time, I will be teaching on advanced real estate. That new class, as y'all requested, is every Wednesday from 12:30 to 2:30. It's not a new time slot. What did we do? Well, we're pretty smart. We took away the Ricasa trainings from Grace and Monica and placed it right there. So since you were already logging in, now you just log into real estate. Now.
Well, thank you. And Grace and Monica, thank you for that sales call, because I'm trying to tell you, I know how to sign the people up for Ricasa. So y'all go on, girl, take a break.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I've done you a solid favor. Here's how it works if this is your first time here. Okay, Phil. Here's how it works if this is your first time here. We have monthly subscriptions. You got a free scholarship as well. Well, it's not a free scholarship, but it's a scholarship that's free to you. It just costs me money, but it's not free though. It's just free to you and things like that. Basically, for $19.99, you can learn all things sales. Yes, there it is right there. All things sales, all things business accelerated. You got $1 million program, and for $19.99. Now, actually, it's a $380,000 program for $19.99. Now, pay attention. If you're just on the scholarship, you don't have access to the real estate. If you have to be an active student. That means you have to be on some sort of, in one of the classes and be paying for classes. Even if it's the Bureau of Dominant Speakers, you can still get in there. Did I answer somebody's question? I did. It was something that you wanted. Okay. It was something. So if you're in the Bureau of Dominant Speakers, I believe Tanya is or something like that, right? Somebody, you still have access to the real estate. Why did I do that? I'll explain here in a second. Now, the real estate, so it's exclusive like everything else. Well, not everything else, just like those 3 core, they're exclusive. So that's now 4 things that are exclusive. The rest we give away for free. Why would they do that? Because Tyranny is in Ricasa. Amanda's in Ricasa. You understand? Mm-hmm. So now if you're on her success team and you want to learn all about real estate that never has no end, from someone who does $25 million real estate deals, right? And listen to my billionaire friends come in and stuff like that on advanced real estate, tax strategies, et cetera, then you got to upgrade to $19.99. It's group economics. You understand? It's just that simple. So if this is your first time here again, because I have no idea, I haven't even looked at who is here and who is not, Ricasa is giving away 90% of my wealth. I do not draw a salary from Ricasa, nor do I intend on doing so. I don't need to. God has been good to me, hasn't he, Jerome? So I don't need to draw a salary from Ricasa. It's me giving away 90% of my wealth back to you. So if you want to learn about all of this, advanced tax strategies, all this stuff, and all these got hundreds of classes in each one of them. If you want to take your 401k or your IRA Roth or your IRA, 2 different things, or any of those type things, and invest in real estate and let it grow tax deferred. So when you pass on, your children can have something great. That's all in here. And both of them, all in here. If you want to know the legal strategies, if you want to do multifamily dwellings, if you want to do creative financing, land acquisition, whatever, probate purchases, tax liens, tax strategies, seller finance, short sales, all that stuff, then go ahead. We taught real estate yesterday, didn't we? Every bit of a $40,000 seminar that I gave to y'all for free. So imagine going to a high-class real estate, $40,000 is what they be charging for $19.99 a month, all right? It's not a sales pitch to you. It is just a warning that if you did not respond to Monica and Grace like they sent out that message, you ain't getting the information. It also means when we see your square on the screen and you don't belong in there, you would be politely added to the darkness. Okay?
Wait,
there you
I don't
go.
want to miss something. What just happened? They
Which
sent
part?
something? They sent them. I'm just trying to make sure that my block
Yesterday.
ain't blocked.
I got you. I got you. Yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. Well, did you get the
Grace is saying
go
yes.
ahead. Because well, I don't think go ahead, Grace. Go fix it.
Monica and I sent both to our Zeros to the Right group and the ATS community group and Monica's Goal Getters group. We sent the message saying, hey, here is the recording from yesterday. If you want more of this, because there will be a class on Wednesdays now at 12:30 that we will send out the call information for. Send us a message and let us know, because you have to at least be on the sophomore level to attend, or he said be with the Bureau of Dominant Speakers. And we sent that message out, and we didn't get a lot of responses back. Now we know people that are on those levels and a part of the bureau, but there are some people that we're noticing that have not kept up with their obligations, either if you're in the bureau or if you're on ATS. And so you got to let us know what it is that you would like to do. So.
Well, I might have started that request yesterday when I asked for it. So if I missed something, make sure that I'm on it, please. That's all.
No doubt. So we'll get that. We'll get that all to you. Now, this is just should you want to learn real estate. Here's what I'm teaching today, Jerome, who is in real estate, in the real estate class. How to buy and sell a property in 90 days.
Right.
Okay, and it might have to be a part 1, 2, and 3 because it's a lot of information. It's way too. But when I mean by how to buy and sell a property, in a million days. In 90 days, I'm so used to $1 million. In 90 days is how many of you would like to learn how to even put in an offer? Like, it's so much about real estate. It's the simple things that you're like, man, how do I even put in the offer? You get it? Like, even that, from how to put in the offer, how long do you have from the time you put in the offer to the time in which, they're legally obligated to take it off the market, or, you have to spend money, etc. How much money? What a closing come? All that stuff. But how to find areas in which houses are moving in 90 days or less. It's a lot. What's the difference between an inspection period and Texas has something different? I always forget the name of it. It's not an inspection period. It's a Monica name, It's a. Anyway, it's a 7-day period. I'll think about
7
it.
or 10, depending on how much you pay.
Yeah. So Texas has an inspection period, and it's everybody else who has something opposite. But anyway, I got it. It's in my notes. It don't matter to me. It's 7 days. You understand? I don't care what they call it.
It's your earnest money that you pay. They give you 10 days to back out on the house.
That's right. To back out on the house. You understand? And by that time, you can go look. You can go see foundation errors and all this stuff. At this point, I don't even have to go look at a property to buy it. How many of you would like to get to that level where you don't have to go look at a property to buy it, that you can literally look at the pictures and get within $5,000 of the repair value or repair cost? It's incredible. We're going to teach you all that. Actually, Deanna's going to teach you that because I don't know how to do it. But as good as her. Deanna knows how to do it far better than me. They'll look at the pictures and stuff. So there you go. All of that stuff. So we're not talking about, y'all know ATS. We don't play around here. Don't even act like we play. You know what I'm talking about. You know who we are. We're talking about straight value. Worldwide real estate and buying real estate. Good. Carisha's on. My God, good friend Carisha. All right, worldwide real estate and all sorts of stuff. So if you have that, if you're an active student, and anyone in your success team is active student, they automatically have access to it. That's why it's in the sophomore level, because we didn't want to make people jump so high for the real estate, but real estate is so important. But at the same time, we wanted to make sure that Carisha had incentive to have her people on her team upgrade. Everybody understand? Cool. Grace, I believe you wanted to say something. You said you were going to tell me later. You want to say it now?
No.
All right, there we go then. All right, so that's that. That's today at whatever time I said, 12:30. Okay, 12:30, and then we'll be headed to Houston right after that to do the other stuff. What's happening in Houston? I'll just be sitting there talking to people on your success teams and coaching them. That's it. Just say, hey, all right, Terry, tell me what problems you got, right? I'll just literally add value That's it. Everybody who shows up signs up because they talk to me and I add value. It's kind of one of those things. Cool? All right, last thing, which is in repetition. Let's talk more about real estate. If you don't understand the value of what's being said, let me help you, okay? I want you to process for a moment the normal real estate sales funnel. A free one-day event. From that one-day event, 1 to 2 day event. From the 1 to 2 day event, they teach you all the good stuff, but here's what they do. It's more video on the picture on the screen. I bought this house here. We've all seen it. All of you went to these conferences. I bought this house here, and they tell you this is what this house looked like before I got it. This is what this house looks like now. And then they tell you, here's the formula I use. And you see the formula. You didn't really learn anything. You just learned the, man, I really need to get here thing. And then they say, all right, Amanda, I'll tell you what, I want to go in deeper detail for $99. Next weekend, meet me back here. Let me just pause real quick. Has anybody even seen something similar to what I'm talking about right now? Mm-hmm. You go ahead and unmute your mic so they know I ain't making this up. Just unmute your mic, say something.
Yep.
Just
Yes, sir.
Yep. I seen the bait. A bunch of mess.
All right. Just want you to know. Like, I'm not making this up. And they say, all right, meet me back here, Amanda, in this hotel next week. And this, right? It's some hoteler with a big center or something, right? And it's always in a great spot of a big city. Because you can't have a real estate seminar, it's got to be in the spot. It has to be. It has to be on the north side of Houston and one of the big spots, downtown Baltimore, Jerome, where you don't normally get to go to all. There has to be. You can't talk about real estate. You understand. You understand, okay?
About a month ago.
Just about a month ago. So the second phase of that fund is $99. And for $99, say, all right, we're going to give you everything you need. Everything you need, sugar. Everything you need. So she was excited. She knows she's going to go there and get everything she needs. But as usual, they do the same thing, but they go deeper. They certainly go deeper. But now you got familiarity with them because it's the same people that taught. Now they know you. They remember you. And it's a long 8 to 5 class twice. And you got all these notes. And then they hit you with it. They say, here's everything you need, Brittany. But if you want to use our realtors, let me push all this back. I want y'all to see me, God dog it. Come on now. If you want to use our realtors, come on now. See, because they're gonna tell you the whole time. Now, Prophet Jerry, you need to make sure that your agent knows how to work with investors. Am I?
No, you're not.
Is it on? You need to make sure.
You're on.
Okay. All right. You need to make sure that your agent knows how to work with investors, and that's not meaning out them. And don't just go to Zillow, because by the time you go to Zillow, that price is too high. We're not looking for properties on Zillow. We want you to get properties before they hit the markets. Am I making this make sense? And we want you to have this easier. We will make sure that we guarantee you success. We're going to offer you a bus tour. We're going to offer you, I forgot. And if they're on the MLS, that's too late, everybody. The MLS is too late. It's too late. You just want to use a realtor that's going to pull the comps for you in these areas, et cetera, right? But there's more than one way to do a deal, and most realtors won't know that, okay? I'm not talking about real. I'm just telling you what happens at these places, okay? And they get you in, you got 12 pages of notes you ain't never had. And you know you learned something over these last 2 weeks. And they gave you a good formula, too, of how to do the offers. And you saying to yourself, man, I know how to use my calculator. I got this down. That's 5 hypothetical examples that I bid the right price on. All I need is a break to do that. And they hit you with it. Latrice. Now, don't tell anybody. Antonio's been watching you for a while and loves your whole team that you brought with you and your husband. We want to offer you something. We've got Monica sitting in the back. She has a computer for $44,000. We're going to have you go on a bus tour with us. We're going to give you all our agents, all our bankers. We're even going to set up the corporation for you. Don't worry about it, Brittany. You're going to become a fighting lion. And as a fighting lions, we stick together. That timeshare pitch, right? That's what they do. That's what they do. We're going to do them. We're going to create you 2 companies. It's going to cost you nothing. It's automatic premium price. And then we're going to start you on your way. And then we have the best deals inside our network. And you're going to go, well, I don't have $44,000. That's okay. Go back right there and sign up. We got the place open for credit cards. And see how many credit cards you can get. Let's pause real quick. If you've seen this before, would you please validate me, please, for somebody who thinks
telling the truth. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've
I've
experienced
heard
it.
Yep, I've seen it.
And I was about to tell them they need to find Antonio because, bro, I'm out of this joint.
They will get you the money. They will find you the money to sign up.
Man.
If you have the desire, Jerome. If you have the desire,
Antonio had
money
to
will
record
come.
it. He got it verbatim.
The voice and everything.
I've seen
He
it.
was on it.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh,
Every
Lord,
day.
yes. Look, Chantel, she is so not lying. Chantel said, listen, just tap into your 401k. Just tap into your 401k. You got to remember, these people don't do real estate no more, man. They make money off education now. And some of them on HGTV doing this stuff. I ain't going to say their names, but you know who they are. You've seen them. You know they not about real estate because they get motivational speakers to be in front of them. My God. It'll be Les Brown than this guy, the real estate guy. Don't fool me now. Don't fool me. Don't fool me now. Is you all pumped up? You got these notes? And they hit you with $44,000. We got you, okay? Now listen, just go back there. This isn't for everybody. And then they hit you with this for him. So because we'll say, so we're in Houston, right? Yeah. It's with everybody, but listen, the other class in Dallas is getting ready to end. We only got 25 spots. We only got 25 spots. The other class in Dallas is getting ready to end, and we don't know which one, how many they're going to have from there. So you want to hurry up and lock your spot. As if somebody's going to turn down $44,000. You understand? Listen, the other class, you in Tallahassee. The other class in Miami is ending right now. We're going to end a little earlier than them, okay? We're going to end a little earlier than them, right? So they got you. You go in, you apply for your credit card, and you do everything else. Now, boom. Ain't nobody doing that to y'all. Do you understand? Yeah. And you ain't being upsold, and it costs $20. The doggone veggies in this thing is $20. Do you understand? You know doggone well you can't go get those. You know how many veggies made this kind of juice? Come on now. Don't fool me. You know it. You know that. You know we sit up here doing that. $19. So don't say well versed. Don't think that this is not an opportunity for you. Now, you can do what you want. But as for the students around her, I'll see you in a few hours. Because the first thing we talking about is selling a property in 90 days and how to get a real to the poor REOs for you. We'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. And then I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to teach you what a hypermarket is and a super hypermarket is and all sorts of stuff. But don't worry about it. We'll get there. Samuel, let me get you, then we'll end the call.
Good morning. So
good morning.
Would this be the same as what you told us yesterday about watch people teaching you foreign trade? When you started talking on foreign trade and money and all that, and you were saying you got to watch these people that are saying that they accredited this, accredited place for you to learn from. So would they be doing just about the same thing?
Absolutely, because most people teaching you are not practitioners. See, we teach business, sales, and marketing because every day we do business, sales, and marketing. Most people will learn how to educate you in business, sales, and marketing, and they don't have no business to sell or market.
Right.
Their business is getting you to do education.
Right.
Most professors will be teachers and they get paid off education. Why? Because it's what the industry calls low-hanging fruit. Please know, we used to cost $30,000. If you are a VIP in ATS and you have spent so much money, I personally told you, don't you ever spend another dime again. Will you unmute your mic, please, so they can know I ain't lying?
That's the truth.
I won.
All right, got one.
That's fact.
Where's my work buddy? That's fact. Where's my work buddy? Look, he probably at work. Law.
Oh, yeah.
Law. Law and Jerome 30,000 plus in. They joined with a thing with $30,000. We now give away that $30,000 program for free. That's your scholarship. The scholarship we give away for free was Jerome and Law paid $30,000. I came to Jerome and said, don't you spend no more money here. Don't you spend no more. Don't you spend another dime here. Look, they automatic VIP. Mm-hmm.
To verify something you just said, when
Yes,
I left New York working with those kids and came down to Baltimore and started working for an engineering firm, I teach lead-based paint classes, mold classes, and asbestos classes. And when the man hired me almost 20 years ago, because I told him, I said, I'm interested in working for your company. I said to him, because he liked me, and he said he wanted to hire me. I said, I have to be honest, but I have to be candid with you, because I don't want you to get the misunderstanding here. I know absolutely nothing about lead. I know absolutely nothing about mold. I absolutely know anything about asbestos. I said, are you sure you want to hire me? And he said to me, Jerome, we can teach you mold. We can teach you lead. We can teach you asbestos. He said, but everybody's not a good instructor. He said, that's what I'm looking for. I've been with the guy for 20 years. And the ones who've been in the industry longer than me, I can run circles around them because I can teach it. I spent 8 months in the field, supposed to be in there 12 months. They lost 2 people, and he said, can you come in and start teaching? And I said, let's do it. Came in, running circles around the other 2 competitors in teaching. And both of my 2 competitors have approached me twice to hire me.
Well done, Jerome. Yeah.
It is. Most people get paid off education, y'all. I'm telling you. Jerome, Law, and there's a few other people. $30,000 plus in ATS. We made a whole position for them that you can't even get to that. It don't even exist. You had to be a founding member and pay $30,000 plus. but their lives have changed forever. And you are here spending $19 and then stopped thinking somebody owe you something. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. Don't make no sense at all. Every time y'all take a class, I'm telling you, what we give, the $30,000 scholarship that we give away for free, ain't that what we say? We got a $30,000 scholarship. You know where that came from? Because Jerome paid $30,000 for it.
Yo,
that's simple. Yeah. That's simple.
Rolling right now.
I've got
It's that simple.
Than the money I paid back over and over.
Yeah. Law got like 30 books. We flipping money for law right now. Ain't nobody worried about nothing. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you. Ain't nobody over here upselling you. We dropped it to low monthly subscriptions 2 years ago or something when I saw the recession coming, and I wanted to reach more people and help more people. This is still a program that started off at $30,000. And now, sophomore, junior, and senior are far greater than that. And they stuff didn't grow every month. They was really paying for a year. They weren't paying for no lifetime memberships. That came later. This started off as the ATS Sales University, and then it became the ATS Business University. So here's what I'm saying. If you are willing to invest your time, you can get that $30,000 program, become 5, 6, 7 figures without costing you a dime. You can. That's your time. If you ain't willing to invest $19, you'll get there faster. $59, you get total access, you get there faster than faster. It's up to you. But if somebody came to you and said, $19.99, like I could charge $19.99 for just the real estate alone, but you're going to get the $30,000 product plus everything that comes with sales funnels, and such. Today, a young black man that bought his first house in 2009 for $1. How old was I in 2009, Grace? I'm 39 today. 28. At 28 years old, I owned 5 houses. I bought 5 houses in 2009, and I had a 412 credit score. It was 397 when I first started. I had a 397 credit score in 2008, right before. It was after July 20th. I was 28. Yes, it was 28. I was 28 years old. I've been buying houses since. That's all I do. I don't even buy houses no more. Like, I need you to get, I'm going to teach y'all to buy what I don't even buy no more. I don't even buy houses no more. Grace, why do I not buy houses?
Because he said, would I rather get paid on 1 unit or 300 units?
How many checks you want a month? You want 300 checks, Daoud, or you want 1 check? You understand what I'm saying? If this makes sense to me, I don't even buy single properties no more, right? I want all the properties. And now, and all of you know who's been following me, now I'm prepping myself in position to buy the next NBA franchise.
Yeah, get it, man.
The NBA is expanding, and I'm using all business and real estate to get $2.5 billion cash. And I'm walking in the NBA like a dope dealer with duffel bags, and I'm going to say, here's these cash. Where your bank at? Where you want this to go? Ain't no wire transfer. Take that. Take that. That's Diddy, right? Take this. Here's a duffel bag. Boy, I got these duffel bags. 15 duffel bags. Bring them duffel bags in here. Bring them duffel bags. Let's end this call. Y'all, I want y'all to receive that there's a lot of great things happening, and I want you to use me for everything that I have, Samuel. Because there's a lot of TV shows coming. I can't tell you right now. And you're supposed to say, oh, that's my man. Oh, I know him. I got his number. I'll call him right now. I'll text him right now. Watch me. As soon as I respond, you say, now look, you go do like this, say, now raise your prices every time I respond. You felt that, Grace. Yeah. You felt that. Yeah, y'all should be out of this camp. Should be homeless shelters, should be shelters for abused women, and sex trafficking. I don't know. Whatever your passion is, your dream.
Self-esteem
all
center.
That needs to happen. Self-esteem center. We all know what's the number. This is how we end. What's the only thing I'm doing all this for? Who remembers? I'm doing everything for one reason. Who remembers? I just started telling y'all this year. Go ahead. Go ahead, Monica.
Your grandma that prayed for you.
Oh, well. 2 reasons. Okay. We can't leave that one out. We can't leave that one out.
Don't leave
that
that
praying
one out.
grandmother. Yeah, that praying grandmother did it, y'all. I don't know what to tell you about that. We can't leave that one out at all. That doggone Monica.
What's the concern?
For your resource based.
Buy your own city.
That's it. The resource-based economy. I'm making all this money so I can give 90% of it back. Create a resource-based economy to where money doesn't have to exist. Right? Bananas grow out the ground for free. And the only way that I get to
Wait, because your research-based economy, when you were talking yesterday, I was like, wow. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on my machine.
No, you're
but if you get like that community, like let's say someone was talking about yesterday about the getting the mobile home or whatever. So you say community as a town. What if we actually go and find that 300 unit or 250 unit and we just make it right there? So it might not be a resource-based economy, but it's a resource-based community.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Don't hey, do that, right? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just know by the time I die, our resource-based economy gonna be the size of Houston. You understand? We buying cities. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last words on you.
I was about to say, ATS is really what you're doing too, especially with everyone in ATS. It's going to end world hunger and it's going to end the student debt.
Listen to the 4 missions of the company. Create 100,000 millionaires. End student loan debt crisis. End world hunger. And make the top income earners in their countries. Everything that I stand for is in the 4 missions of this company. I'm building a society, buying cities, building a society to where money does not have to exist. I'm not the only one doing it, or at least attempting to do it. You got Jacques Fresco, Antonio T. Smith Jr., probably the 2 most famous people doing it. But no. Akon is doing it, the rapper, but he's doing it with cryptocurrency. I don't want no currency. Resource is the currency. You feel me? Resource is the currency. There sure is tyranny. Remind me about that, because you are absolutely right. She just sent me a private message. I did not think of that. That flesh and blood did not reveal that to you. There's some military bases vacant and up for sale. Say less, tyranny. Say less. Thank you so much. We'll see you all at 12:30. You keep it happy, keep it healthy. 12:30 is the next thing, and then we'll be in Houston after that. And then while we're in Houston, y'all will be on Bastine's You've Got 5 Minutes. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Always a pleasure.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Love y'all.
Love you more.
Great morning.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.